I was in the hospital. They still couldn't get me to say I was sick. Are you hearing me? No, no, I refuse. No, I refuse. I've had hurts in my body, but I still will not change my confession. No, no. You see, I minister to sick people all the time, and I found out something. Sometimes some people got sick from a very little thing. They were playing with it. They thought it was just a boil, and they were trying to just take care of it. They didn't stop it. It grew larger. They thought it would soon go. The doctor said, no, take it away. It got worse. And then it got so big, they became frightened. And so big, they didn't know what to do anymore. Some started with a fever. And they thought, oh, well, not very serious. Doctor said not to worry. It's okay. He'll be fine. 2 weeks later, he was still there. The doctor said, let me find out what's more. Oh, well, you'll be all right. Just take this little thing, and then you'll be all right. A month later, he was still in that condition. The doctor began to worry now. He called up another doctor. What do we do? And then they brought the news. It's actually worse than what we first thought. Blah, 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 blah. Then it became 2 years in that condition. I've asked people, how did you get sick like this? And they have these stories. Because you give Satan an inch, he'll go a mile. The Bible says, resist the devil! And he'll flee. You're still there? Yes. Look at this. Let's look at this. In Romans chapter 8, reading from verse 8, this is nice. Read verse 8. Want to go? Again. One more time. Listen. I'm trying to go to Kensington. I'm afraid it will rain. You said it. You got whipped. You are afraid. Why do you have to talk your fears? Listen, you are either learning your language from the world or you are learning from Zion. There are songs of Zion. And there are songs of the flesh. You know, some people wouldn't change a song even though it's not working. They'll keep it because it sounds nice. It's of the flesh, but they'll still sing it. You are not Job. You don't need to sing Job songs. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? No, there are different things you got to understand. You live in Zion. It's different. It's different. Life in Zion is different. Look at what we're reading here. Let me show it to you. He says, so then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God. I want to show you something. You'll be amazed. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God. Now, if I begin to say, listen, there's a Zion talk. If I begin to say, I have a headache, I'm going to get one. You say, but you already had it. I already had it. That's why I said it. That means you're in the flesh. And they that are in the flesh cannot please God. So you're not pleasing God in your communication. The Bible says about us, a man can receive nothing except it be given to him from above. Then it says every good and every perfect gift is from heaven, from the Father of lights, in whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Every good and every perfect gift. Headache is not good. How could you have headache? The only things you're supposed to have are the things given to you by the Father. You are joint heir with Christ. If you have headache, that means Jesus has headaches. Because you're joint heirs. Everything you got belongs to Jesus and you together. So I do not have headaches. I cannot have headaches. Oh, I may feel headaches, but I'm not going to say I have headaches. I can tell you how I feel, but don't mean anything. How I feel must not change my attitude. I love what Wigglesworth used to say. He said, I don't live by my feelings. Somebody said, Mr. Smith, how do you feel? He said, I don't ask Smith Wigglesworth how he feels. I tell him how he feels. I tell him how he feels. Doesn't matter that you feel bad in your body. Your feelings should not change your attitude. Your feelings should not create fear for you. You don't walk by your feelings. Doesn't matter how you feel. You belong in Zion. They that are in the flesh, who communicate according to their feeling, cannot please God. Are you still there? You sure? Okay, that's verse 8. Go to verse 9.